Hey everybody, it's low-carb and keto-friendly nutritionist Amy Berger from 2itnutrition.com, bringing you once again keto without the crazy. Little change of scenery today. I was doing a video chat with a friend of mine and I didn't want to sit at my table. I wanted to be comfy here on my couch, with my trusty coffee, and so it looked okay. So I decided to just stay here and do this video here. I might start doing them here regularly. We'll see. It's way comfier than my normal chair. Anyway, I have a favor to ask you all. How do I phrase this? What is missing from keto? What's missing from the keto sphere, the keto verse, whatever phrase you like? I'm kind of at a loss for where to go next and what to do next. I just released this ebook, The Stall Slayer, stallslayer.com, link below. You can check that out. And it's not doing as well as I thought it would do. People having trouble losing weight on keto is kind of one of the most common issues that people face. And I thought that this would fly off the virtual shelf, so to speak, fly off the electronic shelf. And, people are buying it, but not as much as I would have thought. And when I see what other people are doing and how well it's going, I realize, I don't know what people need. I don't know what they want. And so I'm trying to think of what is something unique, something different that I can offer that would be helpful to you, that would actually be useful. I love to cook, but my cooking is very, very simple. It's why I don't create recipes. I'm not going to write a cookbook because my recipe is put the pork chop in the pan, cook it till it's done, put some broccoli in a steamer pot, steam it till it's done, and then eat your pork chop and broccoli. Nobody's going to read that cookbook. And there's already, 8 bajillion keto cookbooks out there with more coming out almost every day. And so I don't know what it is that I can create that would be useful to you, that 1,000 other people aren't already creating. Or maybe it's something that 1,000 other people are already creating, but I could do in a new way, in a unique way, put my own spin on it. When I started this YouTube channel, I was like, there's already so many keto YouTube channels. Do we really need one more? I even said this about my blog, which I started back in 2012. And I came to realize it took me a while. It took me actually years of writing blog posts before I found my voice, so to speak, the way that I convey the information, even the sarcasm. It took me a while for that to evolve naturally. It just had to evolve naturally through doing the work, and it just kind of came into itself. And I feel like this YouTube channel is the same thing. I started it because even though there were already so many keto YouTube channels out there, I felt that a lot of that information was misleading. It was too complicated. It was some of it flat out inaccurate, potentially dangerous to people. And I felt like I did have something unique to say. Let's keep this simple. Let's keep it budget friendly. You don't have to buy, $9 bags of erythritol to do your keto baking or whatever. And over 16,000 of you have subscribed to the channel, so thank you for that. I mean, clearly there is something unique about this, but what's next? When you think of your keto life, of your keto diet, your place in the keto world, is there anything that comes to mind if you ask yourself the question, what do I wish was out there that isn't out there right now? What would I want to see that nobody's doing? And is it something I can do? I'm not a food manufacturer. I don't really have any plans to develop any food products or things like that. It's more like content. And I love to write. Nobody's reading my blog anymore. Nobody reads blog posts. And it's possible because Google has changed their search algorithm so that things that are not medically reviewed fall further and further and further down in the search. I might not be on I might not show up till page 3 or 4 now if you search keto nutritionist or keto blogs, because, if you go to dietdoctor.com or you go to ketodietapp.com, some other sites that I've written for, or some very popular sites, will say, such and such article title by Joe Blow nutritionist, medically reviewed by so-and-so MD. And that's what Google's looking for because they feel like it's more accurate, it's more reliable, which whether it is or isn't is up to you maybe to determine, but they really are limiting those searches to things that are medically reviewed, either by like an MD or a PhD or something like that. And my blog is not. I don't know, I could maybe ask someone to do that. I can't really afford to pay a doctor to do that, and I don't know that anyone would be willing to do it for free, nor should they work for free. Anyway, my blog readership is way, way down, and my blog posts are way, way down. I mean, let's face it, I'm not writing much anymore. I would like to, but I almost feel like it's a waste of time to be spending hours upon hours, if not days. Most of my blog posts take multiple days to write, when instead I can take 20 minutes and make a YouTube video and maybe 1,000 people will see it. Where on the blog, if I'm lucky, 300 people read it. So I guess I'm just saying, what do I think I'm good at? I think I'm good at the content. I think I'm good at blog posts. Maybe I'm good at helping to explain scientific stuff in plain English on my videos. I certainly tried to do that in my Alzheimer's book. I'm working on another book, not the ebook Stall Slayer. I'm working with a keto medical doctor on another book that we hope to have out before the end of calendar year 2020. I love writing that stuff. How does keto work? Why does it work? Who needs it? Who doesn't need it? Who can have more carbs? I love that kind of stuff, but do we need that? I certainly think the book that I'm writing with this doctor will be very helpful to a lot of people, but for my own private stuff, my own stuff, where should I go? Where do you need me to go? Where would you like me to go? What can I produce that will be helpful to you? And again, if you ask yourself the question, what's missing? What do I wish existed but doesn't? What do I wish I knew more about but I don't? I don't know. It's a very open-ended question. If you have some ideas, if you have some thoughts, please leave a comment. Please take this seriously. No trolling comments, no offensive whatever, things that are not on topic, but I am open to your suggestions. I would like to know what you think is missing, what doesn't exist that you wish you did that would be useful for you. I know I had something else to say, but I don't remember what it was. Let me pause and think so I don't forget. Oh, yes. Patreon also. I do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/2itnutrition. There's always a link in the notes below. It's there. You can check out my page. If there's something that you would be willing to pay for regularly because it was deliverable content, I don't know what, again, talking about a specific theme, or maybe a call once a week that was an Ask Me Anything type of call, anything about keto, anything about metabolism, anything about physiology, any of that stuff, like, is that something you would be interested in? Would that be helpful for you? I don't know what else, what else can I create? Maybe more blog posts that are just a lot shorter. My blog posts, like my videos, tend to be very long. Yes, I realize I'm in an enormous t-shirt right now. Don't judge. That's what we wear when we're home and we want to be comfy, right? Okay, that's about it. Please do give this some thought. You can leave a comment, or it would be even better if you have an idea that you really want me to see. Use the contact page at stallslayer.com. There'll be a link down there. I'll say, contact me, send ideas, and I'll put the link for the contact form. That's an even better way to reach me directly than the comments, but I'll try to look at the comments for this because I'm specifically asking for some input. And I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Again, my website, 2itnutrition.com, new ebook, stallslayer.com. And I will see you next time when we'll pick up with some more actionable information on how to do that keto without the crazy. Bye-bye.